3, 2, 1.
Welcome again to another edition of RCUW-TV, where we interview community partners and individuals who are making a difference in Lake Havasu City. Today is Erin Taylor is with me from First Things First, and she's going to talk a little bit about what First Things First is doing and what we're working to accomplish as we move forward in our community.
Thanks for having me, Debbie. I appreciate it. Like Debbie mentioned, my name is Erin Taylor. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for First Things First for the La Paz Mojave region. First Things First is a statewide organization in Arizona to help prepare young children for kindergarten, to make sure that they're healthy and ready to go by the time they enter the school system when they're 5 years.
How long have you been in this community so far?
I've lived in Arizona now for 11 years and been in Lake Havasu for almost 5.
Almost 5 years. And since being here, you're a really big contributor to our community as far as helping with lots of different programs. What compels you to want to help?
So I see the value in the support that these programs provide. My family, I'm originally from Missouri, and we participated as one of the pilot families in the Parents as Teachers program with my younger brother, who's disabled and has special needs. And so we were a part of one of those home visitation programs that First Things First actually funds now in the La Paz Mojave region through the Parents as Teachers program. So I've seen the value and the impact that those programs have firsthand. And so when you really reach these families with the young children as early as possible, it really provides that strong foundation for them to enter the school system healthy and ready to go. And so when you provide those services at such a young age, you're focusing on prevention rather than intervention later, which is so much easier to do up front rather than catch it on the end. So that's why it just being a part of something that my family benefited from years ago has been really exciting.
Currently, we are working on our childcare systems right now because of the COVID-19. We've had a lot of impact in all of our young children and parents going to work. So what's a little bit of the struggle we're seeing out there right now?
So we know that a lot of childcare centers are struggling with capacity issues, things like obtaining personal protection equipment like wipes and hand sanitizers, things like that. So it's making it a challenge for them to keep their doors open. A lot of them, we know that a lot of centers have been forced to close, and once those doors are closed, it's really tough for them to reopen. And so not only does that make that a challenge for parents and essential workers who still need that childcare component, and along with the impacts that quality early learning have in a young child's life, but also that economic impact, because these child care centers are small businesses that contribute to the economic impact in our communities. So when you lose that, you lose a lot that goes along with it. So we really want to remind people of that aspect as well.
And that's exactly why we're kind of airing a lot of this stuff, because there are so many different things and components in our community that we touch the lives of, and all these programs are helping our community to make it a better place. So one of the things that we've been really focused on is, what would our community look like if these programs didn't exist, Erin?
Well, you would have a lot less just engagement in the community, and I think a lot less support for families. That's one of the things that First Things First really works to do, is partner with these organizations that help support families, because we know that we can't do it alone. And so we look to organizations like River Cities United Way, partnering with people on the city level, local elected officials, people from the business community, because we know that it takes a village, right? That saying that it really takes a village to support families. And so without these programs, I think you would see a lot less just strong families in the community, because we know that strong families really build strong communities, and that these programs really help to build confidence in families and provide the support that they need.
Agreed. I think that we will see a lot more people that are in need that will end up falling off and needing more help and more services by the end of it, if these programs are no longer in existence. So help us work together so that we can help combat some of these programs that are really so beneficial and actually really make a difference. A lot of them seem to be behind the scene, but we're bringing them to you for the forefront so that you can really see the difference and the impact that this COVID-19 has really made on our community and how we are working together to make a difference.
Absolutely, Debbie, and I really appreciate you providing that opportunity for me to share this information. At First Things First on our website, which is just firstthingsfirst.org, you can find all kinds of digital resources to help support that early learning component at home and make sure that kids are still getting that support that they need. We know these are really challenging times for parents, caregivers, and families, so any support that we can provide, there's lots of resources out there, things like the Birth to 5 helpline, which you can find on the First Things First website that provide that information on developmental things that are going on for young children and provide that information and support for families that they might be lacking in these challenging times right now.
Absolutely. And stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us on Facebook, but we are going to be bringing you a whole lot of new content with First Things First and all the goodness that we're going to be working with our families that are out there in our community.
I'm super excited for this partnership going forward. So yes, please stay tuned. We have a lot of ideas that will be moving forward. First Things First, we are a statewide organization, but we do have regional offices for the La Paz Mojave region, and it's actually here in Lake Havasu. So you can reach us at 928-854-8732. Any questions that you might have about resources or programs for young children ages 0 to 5. You can also reach me direct at etaylor, Taylor, at firstThingsFirst.org, and that's my email contact directly.
Thank you, Erin. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and we will be back with some more content in the upcoming weeks.